Hi, kiddos! Yesterday, we learned some really tricky first grade rules. We learned how to change the ends of words to let us know when those things are happening. Let's look at this one for an example. We did this word yesterday. What is this word? That's right, this word is mix. If we wanted to show that this already happened, maybe it happened a week ago, we could say 1 week ago, I mixed some snacks together and made trail mix. Okay, we would have to add that ED on the end, mixed. If you want to show that you are mixing right now, then we have to add what ending on? ING. Right now, Mrs. Wetzel is mixing the air around in this old dirty Tupperware container. Mixing. But we also learned that most words are not like mix. Most words, we can't just pop the ending ED or ING on. We have to change the base word or the root word. Let's take a look at what we do when the base or root word ends in a magic E. What is this word? Bake. Good. How would we change this word to make it say baked? Now, usually we add ED on the end of word to make it past tense, but there already is an E here, so we don't need 2 E's. So in this word, we're just going to add a D. What's this word now? Baked. Yesterday, I baked. What if I'm doing it right now? We still drop the E if I'm baking up a muffin. I guess this is, if I was playing charades, what I would be doing if I was baking a muffin. No one would guess that. Anyway, we would still drop the E and this time add ING. What's that word? Baking.
This is how Mrs. Wetzel bakes. Oh, look at this. Fresh baked pie.
Good. Let's try that with another magic E word. What is this one? Change. Change. Change has a long A, magic E. If we wanted to make it past tense, changed, we just pop an E on the end because we only pop a D on the end because we only need 1 E. If we want to change it to changing, we get rid of that E altogether and add ING. Let's read this word. Changing. Good. Yesterday, we also learned that if you have a short vowel CVC word, usually you double the last consonant. Let's try it with this one. Here we have the word skip. Skip. If we want to make this say skipped, like yesterday I skipped a rock on the pond, we would have to double the P. So it would go from skip to skipped. Good, double that P. Or if we want to say that right now I am skipping, you double that P and then add ING. Skip-ing. Read it with me. Skipping. Good job. Let's try that with one more short vowel word. What is this one? Sit. Good. Let's change that one to sitting. Double that T. Sit-ing. Sitting. Good. Now, if we wanted to say that yesterday you did this, we wouldn't say sitted. Sometimes the past tense of a verb does not have the ED. It's a whole word all on its own. What is the past tense? Not yesterday I sitted, but yesterday I sat. Good job. Now, sometimes we have words that do not follow either of these rules. Words like fix and mix, like we did yesterday, that we just pop an ED or an ING on the end. Let's take a look at this one. What is this word? Walk. Walk. Good. Yesterday I walked. Right now I am keep going. Ready? Walking. Good. Sometimes we have long vowel words that the long vowel is not made with a magic E. It's spelled with a vowel team, like this one. What's this one? Float. Float. In Flute, it's a long vowel sound, so we don't have to double the consonant, and there's no magic E, so we don't have to drop the magic E. So if yesterday I floated, we can just pop the ED on. Or if right now I am floating, we can just pop the ING on there. Floating. Whew, deep breath. That was a review of everything, not quite everything, almost everything that we practiced yesterday. We also learned about the 3 different sounds that ED can make when it's on the end of a word. ING always says ing, but ED on the end can make 3 different sounds. What sound does the ED make in the word planted? Makes the id sound. Good. What about in the word jumped? Sounds like a t. What about in the word spilled? Sounds like a d.
Oh no!
It's okay. Don't cry over spilled milk.
Thank you.
ED can make some different sounds, but it's always spelled ED and it always means the same thing. But there's more! Yesterday I thought that your brains had had quite enough learning with all that new stuff that I tossed at you, so I saved this last phonics sound and these patterns for today. We have already learned a whole bunch of ways to spell that long E sound. E by itself, E with a magic E, double E, E-A, E-Y. Well, did you know that there's actually a whole bunch more? This week, we are going to talk about these 2. Often at the end of words or in the middle of words, Y at the end and IE in the middle and sometimes at the end can make that long E sound in words like up, E, puppy, and rock, E, rocky, or hungry. Hungry. I am hungry. That's better. Now let's spell some with IE. IE can come at the ends of words or in the middle, like in this word. E.
Cookie.
What about E? Soft C. S. Piece, like a piece of pie. How about old? Field. Or ease, babies. Next week, we're going to learn about how we can change the Y in baby to an IE in babies. But for this week, we're just practicing that word spelled with Y at the end or IE in the middle or at the end can make that long E sound. Okay, I know that that is a lot of skills to ask you to do in 1 week, but you have been doing such a good job and working so hard. Oh, my lights went off. Keep it up, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!